What is up, guys? UFC 278 is next week. We have Kamaru Usman set to face off against Leon Edwards. And guys, I'm gonna be picking and going with Kamaru Usman. I mean, I will get into my reasons why, but I first want to backtrack and really walk through how we got here. Leon Edwards is someone who has had a bit of bad luck when it comes to, getting his rematch against Kamaru. I mean, for one, we've seen the when he was going against Bilal, the doctor stopped with the eye poke. Cancellations, with the Jorge Masvidal fight that was supposed to happen as well. He fought Nate Diaz, but we also saw him get rocked in that Nate Diaz fight in the last minute and 30 seconds. And that was one that was really not a good look, because you cannot have the number one contender for the championship almost get stopped in the final round by Nate Diaz, and that explains why this rematch didn't happen as soon as it was supposed to be. But Leon Edwards is on a 8 fight win streak. He deserves a title shot, right? So in terms of why I think Kamaru is gonna win, I mean, him and Kobe honestly are just one step above everyone else in the division. They're just on a different playing field, and the same can be said for Adesanya and Whitaker in the middleweight division. Those two guys are just a leg ahead the rest of the competition. And because of that, I really don't see many paths to victory for Leon Edwards. I mean, we all know Kamaru is a phenomenal striker, a phenomenal wrestler as well. We've seen him drop Gilbert Burns with a jab. We've seen him drop Kobe in both the first and the second fight. Kamaru is someone who is a phenomenal striker, phenomenal wrestler as well, best one in the division. And again, it's going to be really hard for Leon Edwards to go in there and break apart the puzzle that is Kamaru Usman's game. I think where there's an opportunity for victory for Leon is the striking, because Kamaru Usman is something I've always criticized him for. When he starts swinging and striking, he has a tendency to drop his hands and just kind of lower his head and just start throwing hooks, almost, just without a target in sight. It's very sloppy. And I think that's an opportunity for Leon to go and piece apart Kamaru and strike efficiently and effectively. Obviously, that's a little bit harder and easier said than done, and I don't really see it happening at UFC 278. I really do see Kamaru Usman going in there 5 rounds of domination. I don't see a TKO, but definitely, guys, 5 rounds of domination. I see him holding down Leon Edwards, grounding and pounding, and if he does want to keep the fight on the feet, I see Kamaru striking up and piecing apart Leon Edwards and getting the best of him in those exchanges. So small window and path to victory for Leon Edwards, but I don't really see that playing out overall. I think Kamaru always brings his A game, and he's a champion for a reason. So with that, yeah, Kamaru Usman, picking him for 278. And yeah, guys, those are a little bit of my thoughts. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, do you agree that Kamaru is gonna win next weekend? Do you think Leon Edwards can pull off the upset? If Kamaru does win, where do you want him to do next in terms of defending his belt? Who is left to really defend his belt against? And then obviously, if Leon wins, we would obviously get a rematch with Kamaru, but that also opens up a bunch of other possibilities in the division, which might be exciting as well. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Who you're gonna be rooting with, for what reasons, and yeah, and like always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.